Yes, people, Waffletv, Mr. Waffle in the building. Here for a quick reaction for the Arsenal Everton game, which really is not going to be that long. End the season blues, we all know it. However, we still need to talk on this game yesterday. This game was so depressing, man. You know that I went to cut my wrist watching this game. No Diddy and all that, but what an absolute ball fest yesterday. Anyone who watched the Arsenal versus Everton game, I was watching the game with my eyes open, but I was asleep. Who does that? My eyes were like that, but I was sleeping watching this game because the game was absolute rank. So the lineup looked decent. You know, we started with Rare in goal, back four. You know, the main culprits, two centre backs, Saliba and Gabriel, Ben White on the right, Tomiyasu on the left, midfield three of Partey, Odegaard, and Rice, and the front three, Trossard, Martinelli, and Havertz, number 29. So the team didn't look too bad going into this game. I always thought, though, that Everton might come with some problems, but Sean Dyche is one of them managers, and Arteta's not really, he hasn't really conquered in terms of like the styles, isn't it? Because Sean Dyche is one of them, you know, he's one of them rugged managers, isn't it? No one of them old hardback, you know, Englishmen that, you know what, never say die attitude, you know, we crunch you, we give you a cruncher, mate. You know, that's the type of manager Sean Dyche was or is. Good manager, very good manager. People underrate Sean Dyche because of the style of play, but do you know what? Yeah, in football, not everyone has to play all this fancy football. Yeah, some people play football to get results. Yeah, if you remember the teams like Wimbledon back in the day, you know, they had a way of getting results. It might not be to everyone's taste, but they had their way. And this is how Sean Dyche plays the game. So going into this game, I knew it weren't going to be an easy game. However, this is always happening with Arsenal now. And I don't think we can shake this off until we get a proper manager to come into the club, to change the whole mentality of when the pressure's on, we go out there and we do our thing. But in saying that, you need world-class players. So there's two arguments. You know, the world-class players have the mentality. These players right now, they don't have the mentality. We should be talking about me celebrating today, winning the trophy, having a 6-7 hour stream, smiling, jumping up, you know, running around. But today, it's almost like the reality kicked in yesterday. You know, I was a little bit annoyed, but last night, obviously, the therapy stream on Lee Gunner's channel, and big up to Lee Gunner, Northside, Jez and all those guys, big up to you guys, man, and Lion Tech and Matt. You know, what a great stream last night. That kind of like gave me a bit of therapy. I thought I was going to wake up today and I was going to be in one of those moods. And I think what's helping me is that I've not put the TV on. So I'm not seeing all the Man City celebrations and I'm not entertaining it. So I don't want to see all of that. I don't want to see blue. I don't want to see sky blue. Actually, the only sky blue I want to look at is outside my window. I don't want to see none Man City. Don't want to go onto none of those streams. Don't want to hear from Daps. Don't want to hear from Big Steve. I don't want to hear none of these men. Although these men are safe, I don't want to hear from them. But anyway, on to the game. So we started this game nervous. Hardly could play the ball past 2 passes to each other. You know, you can sense the nervousness in the ground. You know, and this is a problem for Arsenal. And I said it last night. The Emirates is not a fortress, because any team could come to the Emirates on any given day and have a full account. Help themselves to the ice cream, help themselves to beers, you know, help themselves to the lockers, the changing rooms. On any given day, if we're not feeling it, if the manager's not in the mood, then any team could come. Everton, no pressure on, came to Arsenal. We're going to play a bit of football. The minute Everton started playing a bit of football, putting the pressure on, then you start to see the mistakes. Certain players yesterday were asked, you know, Rice is my guy. Declan Couscous, as they say, he was my guy. But yesterday, he was poor. He looked like a man that had booked his flight to Ibiza with the missus, or wherever he was going, Dubai or whatever long trip. He looked like he was already checked out. Half of the players looked checked out. So the first goal came from a free kick, a deflected free kick, which, to be fair, Rice never saved it in a million years. If I can remember, he actually took the free kick. Was it Gay? Was it Idrissa Gay that took the free kick? And he's taken the free kick from the left, and he's gone to curl it, but he's hit it with some pace. But what's happened is Declan Rice has gone up to head it. He's moved to the side, and it's literally, he's made it into like a bullet header into like the goal. So 1-0 down. At this point now, and I'm sure a lot of you guys were like thinking, and I think at the time, I believe City were 2-1 up, 2-0 up, I can't remember. I think they were 2-0 or 2-1 up, I can't remember. But the hope was just draining at that point for me. It was like, I don't believe this is happening. I didn't believe it was going to happen anyway, but when West Ham got a goal back, I was like, maybe not. I always thought that City will go on to score another goal, maybe another 2 goals. But, you know, they got their goal, Rodri got their goal. So, yeah, they scored their goal. And then we kind of changed now our attitude in the game now. You know, now we were switched on now. Now we're going for it, taking shots. And do you know what? I can't remember who scored. Who scored that equaliser? That's how crazy. I just need to remind myself who scored the equaliser. Forgive me, so I can remember the goal. Okay, yes, Tomiyasu, brilliant goal, brilliant finish. You know, the ball was crossed from the left, you know, pass on the ground, and he, to be honest, he executed that like a forward. That was a great finish. So that made it 1-1. And for me, my heart just wasn't in the game after that. You know, I just didn't care what the result would be. You know, it was just one of those going through the motions type of, you know, atmospheres. You can see that, you know, the crowd were like on their phones, looking, waiting for results, what that were coming in. It wasn't a typically, how can I put it? Oh, we're really in excitement. We really got a chance. I didn't sense that. I didn't sense that. I sensed that the crowd were, I would say, positively optimistic, um, which is fine. Which is fine. That's good. But it was never going to happen for us yesterday. It needed to happen. Maybe against Villa, where we lost, but that's when it needed to happen. And so after that, Kai Havertz had a few headers, yeah, which he was just like, I don't know what this guy is like 7 foot tall, yeah, and he can't put headers on target, man. There was one where he headed it and hit the post. That was it. Did he hit the post? I think he hit the post, didn't he, with a header? But I think he had a few other chances with the header, and he's just going wide. Emil Smith Rowe, he had a chance, which he kind of like kicked it into the ground. It was a good chance actually. Good, hit it into the ground, and it's rose and hit the crossbar, just gone over. So it was like, is it gonna just end a 1-1 draw? We broke. I can't remember exactly who had the ball. I think it might be Trossard running with the ball. I can't remember who it was. Was it Martinelli or Trossard? Can't remember. You can correct me if you need to. And the ball's passed into Odegaard. Odegaard kind of like miskicked it, but it's gone into the direction of Havertz, and Havertz, he's executed the shot with his right foot. Good goal actually. Couldn't miss from there though, to be honest. So yeah, 2-1 result. Game over. But it left a little bit of disappointment. I felt disappointed in our performance. I felt that we didn't put in the effort that we should have put in that game. I felt that for the last game, we needed to show the fans, we need to put on a display to say next season we're coming. Not pre-season, where we're going to pre-season and NK is looking like, R9. We needed to, like, the last game, let's finish the last game on a high for next season, because we're going to be on a high. But it was just a disappointment. And you know what? Big up to the lads, yeah. They done their best with what they had. I'm not going to go too ham on the manager right now, because there's going to be shows where I'm going to be talking about that. Big up to Tony Ford, my guy. Big up to you. I think we should be having a show this week or so. We've got a couple of comments here. Big up to Mr. Bain. Hope you're well, my friend. He says, big up. League on a therapy, definitely. Big up to Roxy. Never seen you here before, but thank you for being in chat. Roxy says, big up. Our captain said after the game, I think we were all a little bit disappointed. What? They should all be gutted, angry, heartbroken, not just a little disappointed. Joke players. Listen, I 100% agree with this comment. There was some Instagram. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see. What the Arsenal? What? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Look, it's right there. There you go. Let me see if I can share this. Let's share this quickly. That's what the boys gave a little thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being there. Thank you. So yeah, very disappointing, very disappointing. But I don't even want to say we go again next season, because I'm afraid of next season. I'll be honest with you. I'm afraid of next season. I don't know. I don't know how motivated our players will be next season to win this title. I don't want to win the title this season. Let's say it as it is. I don't want the title next season. Yeah, I want a cup. I want a Carabao Cup. I want an FA Cup. Yeah, that's what I want next season. Yeah, because the expectation, if I put too much expectation on these guys, then I'm going to be very, very disappointed. It could be a 5p next season for Man City, you know, and I don't want to put myself through that disappointment. I just don't see us competing with City next season. You know, 3 seasons in a row, I can't see it. Well, sorry, when I say competing, I can see us competing, but not getting to the end. So yeah, I want to be in every cup, yeah, and competing for a cup. You know, when you look at every other team in the division, who's had a better season? Liverpool's had a better season. They won a Carabao Cup. If Man United's win the FA Cup, they've had a better season than us. Yeah. Don't get all this love and twisted and romance about qualifying Champions League, which is great, but you can qualify for the Champions League 10, 15 seasons in a row like Arsenal and not win anything. What? Okay, you're getting a little bit more you're getting a little bit more money, but then you have to progress onto the next level. And Arsenal are a fine example of not doing that. You know, anyone wants to talk to me about Klopp, yeah, and his one title. Well, sorry, yeah, this man's won it all, yeah. And the way people talk about Klopp sometimes is that these Arsenal fans is disgusting. Yeah, Klopp is a very good manager, better than our manager. Just put it that way. Yeah, and you know what? For whatever reason, he didn't cross the line this season. Do you know what? We're all gonna find out probably, you know, in the future why Mr. Klopp, you know, left Liverpool, but he's definitely a great manager. He won't go down as probably Liverpool's greatest manager, but he's definitely up there. And for anyone to say, oh, he's only won 1 title, the man's won a Champions League, more than what we can ever have. So we need to put some respect on our managers' names. Yeah, our manager hasn't won anything. You know, 4.5 years, 21 years without a Premier League, 1 FA Cup, dusty FA Cup. Sorry, the FA Cup we won then was dusty. But now, that dusty FA Cup, you know, Carabao Cup, I need it. I need that next season. So yeah, smash a like, guys, man. You know, if you're new, subscribe and listen. Should I do a video for 100 subscribers, or should I just leave it? Maybe I might do, I might not. But big up to you guys, man. Over 100 subscribers now. And big up to Lee Gunner for making that happen for me, because I was just on the 97 subscriber list, and my subs weren't going up. So, you know, big up to those who's helped me. And you know what? My gratitude is always there. You know, I don't do things just for views. You know, I don't do this for the view thing. I do it because I'm genuinely, you know, a football supporter, a football lover, you know, a fan, so to speak. And I love interacting with other like football people. But yeah, big up to Chris. He says, I'd rather have a trophy, mate, than miss out on the title. No one remembers second. 100%, Chris. I'm with you on that. I'm not one of these fair weather fans that are just like happy to be second, happy to be bridesmaid. That's not me, mate. Do you know what I mean? Hope you're well, mate. Anyway, yeah, Chris, we're all good, man. I hope you're well, man. I think you're UK based. If you are, I hope you're enjoying the weather today. It's really nice. And yeah, man. Are you guys gonna have a parade for Liverpool? For Klopp's leaving and stuff. I think you guys are, innit? Let me know if you are. But yeah, man, big up to you, man. Yeah, throws the cups away. I want to see what his attitude is like next season. Is he going to be hungry for the cups now? Because just like Klopp, when City exit a competition, Klopp's like, I'll be having some of that, you know, and we need to have that same attitude. Yeah. Chris says, as a Liverpool fan, Klopp gets a 10 for me. The way he's transformed us and won everything there is to win. I wouldn't change it for the world. I wasn't born to witness Shankly and Paisley. Yeah, I totally understand that. Both goated managers, all goated managers, in my opinion, though. You know, everyone brought something special to the table, you know. And when you look back to them times there, man, you know, the transformation, you know, of the way Liverpool played and stuff like that, you know, that is the same to this day. You know what I mean? The way they play and stuff like that. And that's testament to those guys. So, you know, big up to, you know, the legends, and big up to Klopp as well. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there because, mate, I've got to go back to work. I just thought I'd just do a cheeky little stream here. But big up to you guys, people. Big up to everyone in the chat watching us now, later, tomorrow, Wednesday, next year. Big up to you guys, and make sure you have a great day. And yeah, you know how we do. We catch you in a bit.